What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm DJ again. Well, I'm still DJ. Haven't changed, but I am back again because I'm talking to you about another taste tester video. I'm in a new room. Got some cool posters up there on the wall, and I'm talking today about another drink, but I first have to issue a public service to all you crafty bartenders out there because I had some feedback last time on my drink making, and I want to go ahead and let you know that from this point on, you're not really going to be seeing much of a cocktail per se, because we're talking about Derek Irish Carr Bomb. That's right, we're going there. Obviously, there's a few reasons. Number one being the name. Both Derek and Irish have 5 letters in them.
That's right. That's the joke.
But also, a couple more reasons as to why it's a great fit. Number one, 3 simple ingredients in the drink, 3 simple reasons as to why Derek will be a successful quarterback, and also it's something to go all in on. When you get this drink, you aren't taking it slow. When Derek, you gotta go now because, you see, he's gonna catch up. People are going to catch up to what's going on in Las Vegas and what Derek Carr will be able to do moving forward, and something that he's already done in the past. But we're looking at a guy who's currently ranked as the QB 23, 22 in most rankings. Absurd, especially considering he finished as the QB 13 this season. That's a pretty steep drop to be behind certain other quarterbacks who don't really fit the narrative there. But let's talk about what makes Derek the guy that he is, because that's who we're focused on. So first off, we got to start off with a certain Irish beer, dark in color, okay? That right here goes, we get half of a pint of this in our glass. Got to go ahead and pour this now, obviously, because we got to let it settle, as is the correct way to drink this beer. Well, this beer right here, this is like our pass catchers in Las Vegas. We got a couple really great guys. Basically, we got some yak monsters. They got yak ability, baby. They are looking at when they get the ball, they can go so much further than other guys. In fact, these receivers finished as the 7th most in yards after the catch this season from Derek Carr's throws. Darren Waller, number 1. Everyone obviously knows the name. That tight end is someone you want to keep your eyes on. But furthermore, we're talking about some other guys who are a little bit flying under the radar. Henry Ruggs, Bryan Edwards, Hunter Renfrow, yeah, that guy. I don't know how he does it. But when you got guys as big as Bryan Edwards and Darren Waller able to pretty much just run through anybody they want to, and Henry Ruggs able to run past them, I mean, look, the talent is there, the pass catching ability is there. Those guys help out Carr so much when they get the ball in their hands. The next thing you got to have, though, is you got to have a little bit of Irish cream. That right there is going to be our offensive line. Just a ½ ounce of that goes right there. Our offensive line this season is kind of like this Irish cream. It's not something I'm going to consider by itself, but it was serviceable, and it does well when it's mixed in and helps out the entire drink. The offensive line finished as above average in some ways. They finished 10th fewest in sacks given up, and they were missing out some key guys in left guard Richie Incognito and right tackle Trent Brown, 2 of which are some of the highest graded guys on the team. Their replacements were average at best, as they had to kind of fiddle through that the entire season to protect Carr. The last thing, and probably the most important piece of this drink, is the Irish whiskey that floats on top of that cream before we drop it into the cup. So this right here is the play calling of Las Vegas, okay? Now, why is that the case? Okay, well, most of the time when you think about an Irish Carr Bomb, you got the turnoff of whiskey and cream and beer. It's all mixing together, but generally to me, it's that whiskey that is becoming the most polarizing point. And that's kind of the way play calling works, right? When it's working, you don't even notice it. It just goes smoothly straight in. But when it's not working, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Well, the play calling in Las Vegas is going to go well. It has already shown signs of that and went well this past season. It's that West Coast style, Bill Walsh style of football where they're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback to think and then act. But the separating key in that is the snap. Think pre-snap, act post-snap. Obviously, that sounds like a really plain, simple statement for quarterbacks. But the point being made is that pre-snap, they're looking at ways in which the defense is set up and trying to decide, okay, here's where I know I'm going because of that. Obviously, that's a very common thing. Snap, action, let's go, couple steps, 3, 5, 7, whatever the drop back is, he's looking at that first read on that step because it is designed to be open right then. It's about quick moving the ball. It's kind of like if you take away the running game in some ways, which is what was being used for. It's not a perfect West Coast style of offense, but the reason they use it is they know they got those yak monsters we were talking about from earlier. Toss the ball a few yards, let them take care of it. That in turn opens up a few things, right? It opens up the ability to run the ball. It opens up the deep ball game as well, which is really important and really crucial in Carr's success. So when we put all that together, when we drop this shot in, yes, this is a plastic cup. I can't break anything. My wife will be mad at me. When we drop this in, what you get is a surprisingly good drink, one that I have personally enjoyed a few times. And that's basically how Carr's season went, right? Finished as the QB13, had the 4th lowest bad pass percentage. His average depth of target was that of Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson. He had the 6th most 300-plus yard passing games, 11th most in touchdowns, 1st in touchdowns of 40 yards or more, and 11th in completion percentage. He ranked fairly highly in a lot of key statistical categories, guys. I mean, what else do you want from a guy? Why would you drop him to the 20s? Anyway, that's where the value is. The guy looks like a guy who can put his numbers into that top 12 status of a quarterback, but he's being ranked much lower than that. If you're in a 2-quarterback or superflex league, I highly suggest going out and picking up Derek Carr. If he can be your 2nd quarterback, that is the ideal situation for someone like him. So thanks for watching, guys. Let's have at a little bit of a Derek Irish Carr Bomb. Be sure to like and subscribe. Join our circle on Twitter, at AirDJ on Twitter. You know where to find us, but for sure, see you guys next time. The plastic didn't drop the way I thought it would. Thanks, guys.